One of the alarming statistics that has risen its ugly head up in this country is obesity.
Well, that guy looks familiar, doesn't he? So is where you eat more important than what you eat? If so, you're more likely to sit down in a restaurant expecting more healthy options than eating fast food. But our guest today, John Cisna, an Iowa school teacher, says not so fast. He lost 60 pounds in just 6 months eating nothing but, ta-da, McDonald's.
That's right. What you see right here is an example of the meals that the kids ended up feeding me during this experiment.
You went viral here big time. After 3 months, you had lost this weight and everybody started hearing about it and everybody wanted to hear how you did it, and that was just 90 days. So we're talking about an average of 10 pounds that you lost monthly for 6 months for a total of 60 pounds. And again, how did it happen when McDonald's through the years has gotten a pretty bad rap when it comes to what they have and the ability to lose weight?
Well, they really did, because, you know, Morgan Spurlock had convinced the world in his Super Size Me documentary that fast food, and particularly in McDonald's, was bad for you. You know, as a science teacher, I would never show Super Size Me because I never understood the educational value behind that. I mean, a man gorges himself uncontrollably, and then everybody's shocked that he puts on weight. So this was actually a counter to Super Size Me. I was the perfect specimen. I weighed 280 pounds. I had a 51-inch waist. My cholesterol was 249. Triglycerides were 156. LDL was 170. So I was the perfect specimen to say what would happen if you would eat intelligently fast foods. And that's how we did the experiment.
Your students were all about this. Did you think that these results that you got, you thought they even had a chance of getting close to the numbers that you have?
Well, I knew I was going to lose weight. I had to, because there were two parameters I put the kids on. They had to keep me on 2,000 calories. But the thing that made this go viral is I made them track 15 different nutrients of everything they fed me, and they had to try to keep those in line with the recommended daily allowances that had been established by the Food and Drug Administration. So they had no preconceived notion about the food. Their goal was to make sure everything they fed me kept in line with those 15. When they'd done, they said, okay, Mr. Cisna, here's what you're having today based on our selections.
No cheating. We're talking breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks before bed.
Oh, no. But
Nope.
the amazing thing
that.
is, no, I ate 540 straight meals at McDonald's. And what's hard for people to understand, since the kids gave me a value meal for dinner every night, I had French fries for 180 straight days of my life.
My goodness. Can you still eat McDonald's?
As a matter of fact, I've been off the experiment now, Jeff, for 17 months.
Yep.
I've kept the weight off for the first time in my life, and I still eat McDonald's almost every day. Now, not 3 meals, but I've fallen in love with the Egg White Delight and the oatmeal for breakfast. In fact, I made the people that were with me today, we had to get up a little earlier because I had to go get my oatmeal and my Egg White Delight at McDonald's this morning.
I've been facing you asking a lot of these questions. I know we were running some video there. Did we take the shot of the before and after? Have we seen that already?
There you go.
Okay, so here we are, and as you said, boy, you certainly overweight at the time, and now it's a whole new John, isn't it?
Well, it is, and you know what's ironic about when you look at that picture? For 25 years, I looked like that picture on the left. And the irony behind this whole thing, Jeff, is that fast food was never part of my diet during that time. I very rarely ate fast food, and isn't it ironic that all of a sudden that for 6 months of my life, I eat nothing but what Morgan Spurlock had convinced the world is bad, and I end up looking like this.
That was back in 2004, wasn't it? Where you supersized everything for about a month, and everybody was like, oof, you don't do McDonald's.
That's exactly right.
You've changed that song, haven't you?
Well, I certainly hope so. and the message is, it's not where you eat, but it's what you eat.
Well, your students certainly also get a big thumbs up for what they did.
Well, thank you. It was great.
John Cisna, great to meet you.
Appreciate
really,
the time.
really interesting stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
These comments will be pushed to the limit. They'll be straddling the edge. See that right there? Living dangerously. One wrong joke, one misplaced punchline, one funky premise, and they could fall down into the comedy abyss. Ah!
America's most compelling comedy competition back this summer as NBC's Emmy Award nominated series Last Comic Standing returns to NBC this Wednesday for season 9. And joining us is one of the 3 judges, Keenan Ivory Wayans. And Keenan, great to have you with us here today.
It's so relaxing, isn't it? Dancing into the Peace Center through this weekend is Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. This award-winning Broadway musical captures audiences with its contemporary take on the good old classic tale, and there is a twist. And here to tell us more about that, Andy Huntington-Jones and Paige Foray.
Hello,
Thanks
good
for joining
morning.
us. Thanks for having us. Glad to have you guys here in the upstate.
Happy to be here.
You are listening to Benton Blunt right there from Greenville, one of the people competing on the show America's Got Talent. It is NBC's top-rated summer series. It's celebrating its 10th season with the hottest performances from across the country competing for America's vote. Benton and another local act, they're both still in the runnings, and the live rounds get underway tonight. And we are so pleased to have one of the judges, Howie Mandel, hello, joining us right now to talk about the show.
People want to live better. People want to have more, do more, be more, go more. And that's what I'm doing on the show. That's what this show is about. And at the same time, let's laugh at this along the way.
Love His Approach, Season 4 of the Emmy Award-winning talk show Steve Harvey, about to begin its first week in the man at the helm of the show. Steve Harvey joins us live here now from Chicago. Steve, great to see you.
Oh! Hi, Joe.
I thought you were a burglar, but you still were going to answer the door.
And coming to NBC tonight, a new sitcom inspired by family relationships. Everyone has one comedian in their family, but in this case, all of the Carmichaels have a joking side. And tonight is the one-hour premiere of The Carmichael Show. And joining us now is one of the show's writers and actors, Gerard Carmichael, along with David Allen Greer. Great to see the both of you.
Hello, sir.